You can check to see how good a sight reader you are. So you'll notice they put some notes here up on the screen. Can you see it? Because I have the piano connected to the iPad, it knows if I play a correct note. I'm going to play the first one's A. Did you see it? I got a happy face. F. C. F. C. And I'll play the last note wrong on purpose. And it goes try again. And now I have a score. It shows me how percentage I got correct. Kind of neat. This is a fantastic program for just kind of studying music. Another version of this, and you can change the difficulty level. Like if you want to practice sight reading in the key of D, you could change it to 2 sharps. Or if you want to practice a wider range of notes and really test your knowledge of the keyboard, you can expand the range of notes they'll give you. This is a pitch listening program. This is for ear training. And I teach ear training, so this is a big deal to me. Basically, you'll touch play and it'll play a note. And I have to figure out what note that is. Now, if I had perfect pitch, la, I could immediately identify the name of the note. Most people don't have perfect pitch, but okay, I finally got it. I have relative pitch, which means I can come close. But what's really critical is now that I found that G, I'm going to play the next note. If I can hear how far the note moved and identify it on the piano, I am on my way to tremendous musicianship. This is for rewarding somebody who's learning to read music. It'll give you a song to play, and the reward is, if you play the correct notes, an orchestra will play with you. If you play slower, the orchestra slows down. If you play faster, the orchestra speeds up. If you play a wrong note, the orchestra stops. So I'll start with the left hand here. You hear them? Now I'm going to slow down. It only goes as fast as I go. If I play a wrong note, it waits and it's highlighting the measure, the actual note I'm supposed to be playing. So it's huge for learning. It's an incredible program for sight reading. I'll keep going with the right hand on this one. In case you're wondering, where are the sounds coming from? The iPad is playing the piano. The reason I'm getting the audio is I also plug in an audio cable. The computer or the iPad has a headphone jack. You can send that signal from that into a clavinova. If I slow down, here comes the big part. Practice a song if you had an entire orchestra playing with you. The company that makes this is called Zenph. It's Zenph. We are seeing this are Zenph software, and they are making all kinds of music software. They're probably the biggest growing music software company in the world right now. And they're coming out with more and more interesting programs. But this is one of our favorites because it makes it more fun to practice your song. You can download most of the teaching methods that teachers use are available as files that will work with this program. Imagine Mozart just sitting there playing his piano. He starts playing. out instantaneously sheet music. And I can press a button over here, print. I could send this to the printer. Or I can email it to myself as a document, as a sheet, a document. Can you imagine if Mozart could just play the piano and press print and have the music come out the print? So if we get a creative kid, right, they can now email that file to their teacher or email it to their grandmother and then, play it back. This program will also has about over 100 more instruments. So if I want to do multiple tracks, I could do a piano part, string part, drum part, guitar part. If you have a Mac product, a Macintosh, like an iPad or a Mac computer, we have Garageband, which is recording software. Garageband is so good that it's actually being used by professional musicians. It's a $5 program. It's such a good program that for recording music, and you can actually make an entire band with GarageBand. You can record all the parts. You can record drum parts, backgrounds. This one's a guitar. Sounds like a guitar. So I could strum a guitar part for one track and then add a piano another track, or put a microphone in there and sing and make another track singing. And then Yamaha, our friends at Yamaha are very interested in software. This is a program called NoteStar. What this is just digital sheet music. In the old days, you go to the store and you buy paper music. What does paper music do for you? It gives you the notes. Digital sheet music will play the song. In this case, this is Adele. I'm actually getting her singing as well. And it's showing me where I am in the music. And then the best part is it's going to turn the page. I can make different sizes. I can have more than one line on the page, or I can set it up as a vertical format if I prefer and see more lines. I can slow it down, speed it up. And then this is the best part. Yamaha has this song on file on their server in all keys. So if I didn't like it in 3 sharps and I wanted to play it in the key of C, I could say, download it for me in the key of C instead. Yamaha is still kind of, this just came out 10 days ago. Piano Diary is, I think, an attempt from Yamaha to give students a little bit of motivation and accountability in their practicing. If you practice, you'll record everything you play. You can then post it on YouTube and prove that you did it. Or post it on Facebook. It's as simple as just pressing a button. I made a recording a little while back. Again, it's playing the piano. You're not hearing a recording. It's actually playing this piano. This is a little gospel song. And I just pressed the button, post to YouTube. I just went to YouTube. So I made a YouTube video. If you put it on Facebook, then all your friends can see, I practiced 25 minutes today. It can be very good. So I think that was the purpose of it, but it's also just a way to share your music with your friends. Steinway actually bought a music publishing company just so they could do this. There's this called Etude, E-T-U-D-E. These are free. Another digital sheet music application. Plays the song, slows down, speeds up, and turns the pages for you. This is Bach. And it's showing you exactly where you are. Etude and NoteStar also, by the way, can cut out one hand. So you could have it play the left hand while you play the right.